What's going on, guys? Time Brothers back here with you. We are jumping on today. I just kind of want to do something different. If you keep up with our main page and are one of our followers or not one of our followers, but know who we are, you know that over the last couple of years, I've been dealing with a real bad injury. I was at work a couple years ago going up into an attic access, and that attic access wasn't installed right. I've been up in hundreds of them. I know you're probably like, well, you're a bigger guy, and I can promise you if it's installed right, wouldn't have had no problem. It's not like the actual steps or anything broke. It just was not installed correctly. And come to find out, that county that it happened in, there was no building code. So it's been a real mess, in other words. But that being said, I just kind of want to jump on, do a little conversation piece. I know from experience is what I'm doing right now is just doing some research about the injury. It never hurts to look and see what other people's experiences are. But the problem is with this one, there just ain't much intel. In other words, doesn't seem too many people want to talk about it or have even had it happen. But I climbed up into the attic access. Worst day of my life I can ever put down. Got up to the very top, was standing 1 foot in the attic, 1 foot on the ladder, and the whole thing fell out. Come to find out, it was only installed with finish type nails, drove into the sides, wasn't bolted in. And what beats me is the whole house itself, still framed underneath in the crawl space, still floor joists, still rafters, all kinds of stuff in the attic. It never ceases to amaze you, though, cutting corners. I'll put it that way. But anyway, so I fell about 14 foot to concrete. Once I gathered myself, I got to looking. My leg was at 90 degrees. I don't know if y'all have ever seen one of those real bad sports injuries on TV where they're kind of like, well, hey, we can't show that again. It was just too graphic. That's exactly what it was like. I told the guy that was at the house, I think it was the homeowner's brother, something like that. I was like, hey, man, I've ended up breaking my leg. I need you to call the ambulance. He's like, well, how do you know your leg's broken? I'm like, I don't think my boot's supposed to be turned towards the back of my leg. But either way, that's just a funny part of the story. But next thing, got the ambulance there, ended up taking us. It was about an hour and 20-minute drive to the hospital they ended up taking me to from where we was. Very rural area here, especially finding a trauma surgeon that is orthopedic stuff. Ended up, what had happened is I broke my tibia and I broke my fibula in two places, or fibula. And they had both protruded through the skin. That being said, when that happened, it left a pretty big hole in the side of my leg. So all that was going to have to be patched up, bones fixed. And what the doctor or orthopedic surgeon ended up coming in with was we were going to do a tibial nail and have to have a pin run up through my fibula to push kind of the bottom part up to the other top break to make sure it healed correctly. Well, right now, I can honestly say that I am still having pain. It's not ever really went away. I just am kind of looking for somebody else's opinion on what they have had happen during this. Like I said, this is not a very easy to find injury. It seems like that other people have talked about or commented about. I know some people, when they have it, they haven't had any trouble with it as far as pain-wise after about 6 months to a year. But like I said, we're at 2 years and 5 months, and I'm still going through pain, still going to physical therapy. The physical therapy people, we're trying everything we can. We started dry needling here of lately, or type of kind of like acupuncture, if you don't know what dry needling is. And we are doing traction tables to see on my back to see if that is maybe affecting one of the nerves that is hurting down in my leg. But I can honestly say this has been one of the toughest things I've been through in my life. And y'all are probably like, well, you're a bigger guy. You'll get through it. That's what I thought. when this first happened, I was like, well, heck, 6 months, I'll be back up, moving around, running, doing all kinds of stuff that I want to be doing, lifting, back at work full speed. It's just not happened for me. And like I said, hopefully we can get to that level. The doctors have told me that they don't ever expect it to be back to where it was normally, and I am okay with that. It's just part of getting back to a new normal that is manageable, and I can tell you right now it's not manageable. But I can tell you one of the most important things is to keep strong, keep the people that are close to you close, and just keep pushing. It never seems to amaze me the amount of support that the people that truly care about you will give you. My wife, or future wife, I am engaged to be married in June. And our 4 girls, they are always pushing me to get better, do what they can. And that's not easy on their part either, going through what they've been through. But we will get there. Life goes on. It's all you can do. If y'all keep up with us, watch our channel, we like to do a lot of deer hunting, like to get out and do some turkey hunting. Well, that's been a struggle also. No real climbing up any deer stands. I mean, it's painful to climb the ladder, but we manage, do a lot of hunting off the ground now, I can tell you that, as you've seen on our videos there. And we'll continue to deer hunt. That's just something that I'm not willing to give up because of an injury, and I will do whatever I can to push through it. But that being said, I just kind of wanted to jump on, do a little bit of a talk about the injury itself. If you've experienced something like that, please reach out to me. If you are going through this right now, please reach out to me. I would be glad to talk to you about it. Biggest thing I can tell you is keep up with your physical therapy, ask questions, get a second opinion. That's the main thing. And keep your faith up. God has really shined a light on me. I am by no means a preacher, I can tell you that right now. But he's really helped me to get through a lot of this as far as living with, I will never be back to where I was before. And like I said, I know some people do get back to where they were before, but it's just not seeming that way for me. But God bless you. We appreciate your views. We appreciate your follows. If you haven't yet, go down and hit that follow and like button for us. We gladly appreciate it. And like I said, if you've had any kind of injury on your lower leg, tibia, fibula, anything like that, surgery-wise, open fractures, please comment. Like I said, Austin's really helped me through this. We ain't called Time Brothers for nothing. We're not blood related, but by golly, I wouldn't trade him for the world. And he's really helped me out a lot through my injury here. And it's been like I said, real go of it. But if you've had anything like that go on, reach out to us. God bless you, and we will see you on the next one. Appreciate you.